Thanks, Brad. Now I'm standing here today in front of the brand new Stroh Center that actually opened this past fall, 2011. And behind me here, this is the Fighting Falcon statue. Now this was a gift from philanthropist Erwin Belk. And now this statue traveled over 2,200 miles and across 9 states to reside here with us today at the Falcon Spirit Plaza. Now this falcon weighs over 4,000 pounds. It has a wingspan of over 24 feet and it's over 8 feet long. Now that's huge and it's a great intimidation factor for any opponents that decide to visit us here at the Stroh Center. Next, we're actually going to go take a walk inside and have a walking tour of the Stroh Center, and then we're going to sit down with someone special, someone who has a great deal to do with why this building is here with us today. Come on, take a look with me. As you walk into the front lobby of the Stroh Center, one of the very first things that you're going to see is the Falcon Team store. Now this is where you can get any type of apparel for BG Athletics. And then over here, you're going to see the Falcon Athletic Office, or the box office. And this is where you can get any type of tickets for any athletic event here at BG. Now let's go check out what's next. And as you walk through these front doors here of the Stroh Center, the first thing that you're going to see is the Wall of Honor. And we are joined here today by the Assistant to the Vice President for Enrollment Management, Mr. Van Wright. Thank you for joining us today.
Glad to be here. Good to be in the Stroh Center. The Wall of Honor right here really is the reason this building is here. It was a university-wide effort, and it goes way beyond these names, but without these names, the building would not be here. That's certainly true. Kermit and Mary Lou Stroh, Kermit and the late Mary Lou Stroh, of course, the lead gift, over $8 million for the building. William Frack, the $2 million gift that named the court. We'll see that court in a minute. Larry Miles, Alan and Carol Schmidhorst, and all these other names helped us to build this facility. It takes that type of community-wide effort to make this building happen.
Well, it truly is special, and you can tell how much these people care about the Stroh Center. So let's keep walking, and we'll see what's next.
Let's go.
Now, one of those first, big scenes that the visitors see when they come off of 75 and down Worcester Street here is the glass windows on the Stroh Center.
Our athletic department calls the building our front porch for our university, and that's a great phrase. It certainly is. And this glass sets this building apart, not just for our campus, but for any school in the Mid-American Conference. There is no building, no athletic building with this type of look to it. So it's very special from this side. And of course, we're looking out. When you come into the facility, the orange letters at the top and this glass at night with all these lights, absolutely a wonderful look, a great first look at the university and at the Stroh Center. So I think it's a great design.
Now this part of the Stroh is so important to our athletics and our athletic tradition. Can you tell us a little bit about what we have here?
Mickey Cochran, one of our longtime coaches, has been our archivist for years. And now we have a place where we can really display some of Mickey's treasures. And here in the Athletics Hall of Fame at the Stroh Center, we have several cases and more to come. Like over here, my favorite spot. A Freddie Falcon head right there, Freddie and Frida Falcon. In fact, my son was Freddie Falcon in 2006, and my daughter-in-law was Frida Falcon in 2007. So I love this case more than anything else. But they're all great examples of Falcon sports traditions from all of our sports across the board. I love going through here. I'm a little older than you, but I love going through here and seeing the names and the pictures. Right there's one I see, Doug Smith, our football player, right there. I went to school with Doug, so I recognize that and remember it. But here at the Stroh Center, we're concentrating on basketball and volleyball as our sports. People like Harold Anderson, our Hall of Fame coach in men's basketball. Nate Thurman, Antonio Daniels, our women's basketball players, Jackie Matika, Kate Octor, Lauren Prohaska, our volleyball players, Linda Popovich, Stephanie Swiger. I mean, all are either on this wall or will be.
We are on Bill Frack Court, kind of where everything happens here at the Stroh Center.
I'll tell you, it's exciting. Every time I'm in the building, I love this court. It's beautiful. Thanks to Bill Frack, name on the court. But look at the intimacy. Look at the feel of the arena. We left a great arena. Anderson Arena with so much history.
The house that roars. Right?
The house that roars. And we come into a facility that is just as intimate, just as intimidating to our opponents. I am a big sports guy, and that really helps us. But the building is more than just sports. I'm a big sports fan, but I've been in here for every concert so far. We've had some great concerts in here for the community and for our students. So it's a community-wide building. there's no doubt when we trot out here to play some basketball and volleyball, that's when this court really takes over. It's a wonderful facility. We've got a great student section over here.
I know. As a student here, I love that we finally have this. It's constantly always full with students, and it gives us a reason to come to the games. We want to be there to support our athletics.
You're absolutely right. We call it the bird cage. I think that's pretty good. And I enjoy that. I kind of sit down here close to you, which is good, and it's a lot of fun. But the whole facility has the amenities of actually an NBA arena. When you look at this video board up here, the video board is absolutely an incredible piece. All the way around the open concourse.
Right.
I mean, this structure has a lot of elements of a much larger arena. And it really gives the feel of that kind of arena during the games, but the fans are so close. As a matter of fact, the fans are almost as close. The farthest seat is only 15 feet farther than the farthest seat in Anderson Arena.
Wow.
So everybody's right on top of the court.
And there's not many arenas that actually, in collegiate basketball or collegiate athletics, that have floor seating.
Absolutely, it's very rare. Right over here, you've got floor seats kind of like the NBA. In fact, I've got a couple of those seats. I'd love to come down there. I'm not quite like Jack Nicholson yet, but I got a couple of those seats. I love to do that. It's very, very rare. So you've got that. You've got all the top amenities in terms of the video boards, in terms of all the areas for the players and coaches, unlike any other arena in the league.
Right. Well, it certainly is beautiful, and this is an amazing court. So, yeah, let's move on to the next part of the tour then. This court, which is our practice facility here at the Stroh Center.
The court is exactly the same dimensions. So volleyball has a practice while the men's basketball team is practicing, or women's basketball team, vice versa. The space is here. A very crucial competitive edge for Bowling Green athletics.
Great. And there are some great aspects to this practice court area. So I know that we do have a viewing area for fans and visitors.
I find that was a great design element. In other words, when you come to a basketball game, you can also look at the practice court. It's interesting.
So this is a great space, very versatile, and it's used for all of our athletics, and so something that they appreciate greatly, I'm sure.